fucking goddamn thing work? All right. Was able to get this shit connected. Anyway, Andrew Wolnez just rode by. I don't think that he did it to antagonize or bully me because he didn't see me there. I was trying to get my phone connected and I looked up and he was riding by. He did not scream at me. He did not shout at me. He did not threaten me. He was within 15 feet of me. He made no sign of aggression. And as he made no sign of aggression, well, the least I can do is mention that. Now, as far as Shannon Alvarado goes, let's talk about Mandy Hughes. Mandy Hughes claimed that she was going to help me to turn in that shit with Natalie Bollinger. So did Shannon Alvarado. When did I break the law? When did I light that fire and threaten my predators back? When was that? A long, long time ago, I can still remember. Excuse me, sir, is there any way I could talk you out of one of them cancers?
What's up, buddy?
Holy shit, it's been a while. You just get out of jail or something?
No, just come to pick up my ID.
I've been going through hell here. They've been smashing in my windows, driving by screaming the N-word, assaulting me like a motherfucker.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. Treating me like I'm a artard. And then I'm not allowed to say artard. I have to say metard because I'm in Tillamook County. And I always feel bad calling them people the netards that they are, but they're a bunch of netards. I just find it disrespectful that they call it netards when it's spelled nettards. Oh, we got one of my YouTube subscribers. Oh, he's not a subscriber, he's just an asshole type. Go tend the rabbits, lady. Isn't that sweet of them? Yeah, that's how autism is treated. How dare I be autistic? It's okay to beat me up for being mental. Fucking nuts. How's your day going?
I got stuff here. Missed the 2:30, but I guess the motherfucker who's got a call.
Well, congratulations. Welcome to the world.
Sorry, I came yesterday to pick it up and the place was closed, so I had to come back again today.
Yeah, and some stuff I needed to get done yesterday, but wasn't going to happen, not with President's Day.
Yeah, that's what it was, President's Day. That's why it was closed. No, I can't get it today. I better get the bus stop before I miss it. 4 o'clock. Flying the sign for me while I was here, Alright, take it easy, be safe, I guess.
Oh, there ain't no such thing. I'm still getting abused, you know? It's very rare that this happens, but I don't remember your dog's name.
Mama.
Mama. That's a name I should remember. When you guys want to ignore abuse and you want to say pretty shit, you look at that stuff about all those folks wanting to incite violence against me, and you want to look at the bright side by saying, oh, but look at all those people who typed pretty things. Well, pretty things don't stop the abuse. And the people who are harming me over the things that those other people are saying. So telling me that there are people who support me, they're not supporting me. Saying nice things in my favor on a YouTube group or a Facebook group is not the same thing as defending me. Now what am I going to do with this Matt King fella? I'm going to block him from my goddamn channel, duh. See, if you're not trying to help, you're trying to hurt. And that's all this guy cares to do, is hurt people. Let's take a look at my car. Let's take a look at the damage done to it. And then we can focus on why it is that nobody gives a shit about the abuse. Big Randy type, everybody donate him in super chat. I don't have a super chat, bud. That's the thing, is nobody has helped me to have an actual physical address without abusing the living fuck out of me. You need an actual physical address to get any of that shit. You have to have money to get a bank account to start that shit. Meanwhile, it was the quote-unquote help from my friends and family that resulted in all of this shit. They didn't want to help. They wanted to boss me around and bully me. You see no damage, huh? That's not damage. That's not damage. That's not damage. That busted ass goddamn window is not damage. That window busted out is not fucking damage. Holy shit. This Matt King dude is mentally not fucking there. But it's fine, isn't it? Then we got this idiot typing about getting drunk. Getting drunk doesn't stop abuse against at-risk adults. Getting drunk does not stop people from taking advantage of autistic folks. Someone calling themselves B. Estrada type cheap ass car. Well, we're gonna block your ass too. You're on this channel. This person calling himself Monkey Bars type my ass itches, but I took a shower. Hide user on this channel. They kicked in the side of my goddamn car. Andrew goddamn Wolnez, the guy who I started this video because he rode past me. Now, why am I not calling him into the police? Well, first of all, because he didn't start shit with me this time. He did not expect me there. It was a chance meeting. It wasn't like he was going out of his way to start shit with me at the library. He was just riding by on his bike, which is different from the other night when he just wanted to fucking scream and shout. Now we get to hear how, of course, Shannon Alvarado doesn't give a shit about that rock. Now that rock, if it had hit me in the head, very well could have and probably would have killed me. Same thing with the one that they threw out of the side window, into the side window there. Same thing with the log that they fucking threw at me. Or board, sorry. But who gives a shit, right? Shannon Alvarado doesn't give a shit. These people thought that helping me, telling me pretty things was help. Saying a bird in the bush is worth two in the hand, right? Some bullshit like that. This person typed, I can't, I'm broke, but donate to him. How are you going to donate to me? How? How are you going to donate to me? You want to click this thing in a super chat that I don't have. That's the problem, is all these people who claim that they would help me haven't helped me to do any of these things. They haven't helped me to get a fucking account where people who are trying to offer money can get it to me. The one guy here who is offering to do such a thing, he's not doing it out of the kindness of his heart. He only cares because he sees an opportunity to make money. Well, I am not going to let him make money off of fucking me over. What he wants to do fucks me over, and he doesn't want to hear it. typing, that's so rude. Jesus fucking Christ. This person calling themselves Natty Slim type, you have Cash App? No, I don't. I don't have any of those things. Nobody has helped me to get those things. Nobody has helped me. And before you try telling me I can do it all myself, no, I can't. Not without a goddamn bank account. Not without a goddamn address. Before you try telling me to get one of those cheap prepaid goddamn cards, I've had them. They don't work because you can't use them unless they can send you an actual card to an actual goddamn address. An actual physical address, not a P.O. box. Oh, we got someone wanting to type that I'm batshit crazy. Isn't that pleasant? See, I'm trying to get help here. I'm trying to get one of you pieces of shit to show that you're not a piece of shit. See, I'd like to talk to you one-on-one, and I'd like for you to listen one-on-one. But what you're doing here is fighting for attention. Nat Slim typed, you're homeless? Yes, I'm fucking homeless. I was forced into homelessness because of I did not commit. And even though the proof that I didn't commit those crimes is out there, I'm still abused. I'm still taken advantage of because I don't have a single person who's an actual friend. Natty Slim types LOL. It's not fucking funny, asshole. It's not fucking funny. That's mean fucking hearted. There's a guy who's gonna come here and see me. Obviously, he's not here. I'm used to people not showing up, not listening, and wanting to push for the things that they want to do. They're over me about something that may happen, maybe housing. But what they're talking over is the abuse that I'm enduring while they're busy pushing bullshit like housing. Andrew Wolnez is a predator here in town. He's got a history of child abuse and spousal abuse. Flame types some ignorant bullshit. Hope you get on your feet soon. You gonna help me get on my feet? Well, we got another person on this channel wanting to type some BS. What do we do? Hide user on this channel. Instead of typing that I have a single dollar to make a telephone call with me. It doesn't cost you a single penny to do the right thing. It'll cost you a lot more money to make excuses. I don't want to go to YouTube. I want a real friend to help me. A real friend, not one of these junkies in Tillamook. They're all trash, every one of them. They've proven that they're trash every day since I got here. So can I get back into the room?
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. All right, this idiot here calling himself Ryder typed, I wish I could donate. You should set it up so we can. I've been trying. You're not helping. You're not listening. You're making zero effort. You're literally going to make the same suggestion over and over and over again, not caring that I'm incapable, not caring that I've already explained repeatedly on this channel that I'm incapable and why. I've explained repeatedly that I need help doing that. I've needed help doing that for the last 7 years. And what are you going to do? You're going to type at me that I need to do this and I need to do that so you can donate to me. But you aren't going to help to do that. You're not going to help to do that. You're just going to keep saying over and over and over again, you should do this and you should do that so we can donate. I don't need you to donate. I need you to just look at evidence and speak up. Obviously, you're not going to help me to set up anything so that you can donate anything to me. You're just going to bully me into doing things that I can't. I don't have the money. I have zero money. I have no money. I've spent all of my money running through all the hoops that you promised me that if I do these things, it'll help and then you'll help me. But you don't. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of people bullying me. I'm tired of getting treated like I deserve it. I'm tired of having to go to YouTube and Facebook because people in real life are all trash. Every person in this town is trash.
Hello, Sean.
Hello.
Hello, Sean. Nice putting my number up on YouTube there.
I told you I was gonna.
You want me to do it to you? Should I do it?
My phone number's already up there, Shannon. It don't matter. My phone number is already up there. No, Shannon. It's no. Shannon Alvarado has a chance to listen. She's not going to listen to my beef. I'm not listening to hers. She's going to make excuses for my predators. I don't have any reason to listen to her. She wants to be pissed off that her number's up. Shit, her address is up too. Maybe she should have thought about that before helping my predators to get away. Maybe she should have thought about that. And she was threatening to give out my number like it fucking mattered. Number's already out there. My predator's calling me on it frequently, but she doesn't care because it's not happening to her. She doesn't have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people bothering her over the course of 7 years over this shit. She doesn't get 1,000 restricted calls in a day, so it doesn't register to her what this is really like. How lame. Who are my predators? Well, the Bollinger family and police, because they're predators to every homeless person. Plus, they got a crush. Shannon Alvarado is one of my predators, so is Mandy Hughes. These are people who pretended that they were going to help me, and instead, they helped my predators to get away. You're damn right I speak up. Let's see. I'm sort of getting this to show. Sort of. These are all videos. Most of them are evidence of conversations with people like Shannon Alvarado. People like George Helmstetter. People like Christine Luhit. A lot of these are predators who have harassed me and threatened my life multiple times. Let's see which one this one is. We'll see if this is one of the Bollingers messaging me or if it's one of the trolls. Doesn't look like it wants to show up. No, it don't. Well, yep, now it's froze up. Right now, I'm looking for Mandy Hughes' number to post up, even though my computer is frozen. All right, maybe now it'll work. No? Fucking Christ. When I have the resources to be able to do this stuff, there's nobody there. Nobody cares. I'm stuck having to rely on junkies. God damn it. God fucking damn it. It's not fucking letting me. It won't fucking let me show these goddamn screenshots. That's the problem with having to wait on people who give a shit, because nobody does. Nobody actually cares about me. They pretend to, and it's convenient. I gotta try to open this thing up again. See, it turns off. Right now, what I'm looking for is Mandy Hughes' number so I can post it up. Come on. Come on, open up. Come on. Come on, open up, open up, open up. It didn't used to be like this. When I first got the computer, it worked. It wasn't full of a bunch of evidence. I had room that I could have video games on, so I had something to help me mentally when I'm having a breakdown. It's helped, like what I got from Melissa Rainwater and Mandy Hughes and Shannon Alvarado. It's that help that fucked me over more than anything else. Because those people pretended that they were going to help. It's not like these trolls who get on here and they show right away what pieces of crap they are. No, these are people, these are women who are obsessed with death, obsessed with true crime sites. They're obsessed with this crap. Let's try giving Shannon a call back and see if she wants to try being a decent person this time.
Hello, Sean. What's up?
Hello? All right, so let's get back to the conversation, apparently.
Okay.
What I was saying about the situation with Andy Hughes is that she didn't try coming forward despite the fact she promised to. All of the things that she was telling you, she told me those things too, but she never tried to turn it in. Never once ever. When I had to post it up publicly, she claimed that she watched all of my videos and that she was aware of everything that I was saying. Obviously, she wasn't, because she was completely blindsided out of it, threw a tantrum at me. I let her know, hey, you know what? I've gone through months of this. You could have helped me to turn this in. You can still help me turn this in. You say that this is what Officer Jodas said. Well, I need you and your daughter to actually come forward about that. You were wanting to say that, what was it? That she had put money on my books. Well, yeah, she did tell me she put money on my books. And the whole time I was in jail, I tried to get that money on my books. The whole time. After I got out of jail, I spoke up about the fact that not only did they not put money on my books, the jail did not put that money on my books, but that obviously Mandy didn't speak up about it. She didn't make any attempt to speak up about it. And she was angry with me because I'd used her name on the internet. Well, the thing is, I wouldn't have had to put her name on the internet if she'd have kept her word from the beginning. So when she says any of this crap about how I was mean to her, no, I was mean to her because she was mean to me. And what she considers mean, me saying, hey, either you come forward about this and help stop the abuse, or I'm going to post your number up. I meant it.
So People are not going to want to help you when you do this shit.
Shannon.
Yes.
If they'd helped me, I wouldn't have done this shit.
Okay, can I give you one little piece?
But there's other things that need to be talked about.
Okay.
The situation with Mandy Hughes. When her and I had an issue, it was in 2019 while I was up in Washington State right after I was visiting my dad. That's the only time that we had issues as far as me being not nice to her. Prior to that, it was me being nice as can be because she didn't talk over me every single sentence. She didn't go making excuses for my predators. What she did was absolutely predatory. She promised to help me turn it in, and she never tried. I let her know that she had a choice. She could either keep her word instead of helping my predators, or I was going to go forward to the public. And then she pretended to Scott DaCosta like I was stalking her because I said that I was going to expose her number. She had every opportunity to tell the truth instead of misleading me, instead of lying to me and lying to others. Instead of misleading the situation to you where you wanted to yell at me, instead of yelling at me over her, why don't you hear my side? And that's the important part. Every time you interrupt me to tell me her side, you're showing that you've already decided that she's telling the truth, and you're already deciding that I'm a liar, and you're already taking sides without hearing both sides. Now that's obviously something that's going to bug anybody. See, that's the thing with Natalie Bollinger, is that there was two sides. I tried showing my side, nobody would listen. I tried showing it in public, nobody would listen. You said that if I sent the evidence to you, you'd help. I sent the evidence to you. You've even mentioned more than once that you've got all of that stuff saved in your email address. The problem is you've never tried to help turn it in, just like Mandy never tried to help turn it in. And when I try to speak, I am talked over as if I'm some piece of crap for trying. The situation with Kara Johnson Miles is important and still needs to be turned in. That situation resulted in me being railroaded in court in August. You should have helped me to turn it in when it first happened, when I first brought it to your attention that it needed to be turned in. You wanted me to block her. I get that. I wasn't willing to block her until I'd actually looked at the evidence, which is something I've asked for you to do. Actually look at the evidence before you make a decision and start talking at me like this is God's gift to the truth, because it's not. How many screenshots did I send you? How many videos did I send you? How many conversations have I had with you? And through all of that, not once have you ever tried what my predators do every day. My predators try going to the cops all the time. My predators will look at something online. This is something that's important for you to note because this is something that you do often. And I'm asking you to please pay attention so that you don't keep on doing it. When the Bollinger family sees anything that they don't like on YouTube, or any of my predators see anything that they don't like on YouTube, they try to turn it in immediately. That's what you're supposed to do when somebody's harming your friend. And you keep wanting to pretend I'm your friend. You never tried to help turn this in, not immediately or otherwise.
I tried to be your friend.
What I'm trying to, Shannon, a friend would help me to turn this in right away. Don't tell me you tried to be my friend because you, Shannon, let me speak this once. Allow me to finish telling you how I feel and why, without trying to treat me like I'm a piece of crap for trying to be heard, okay? Please stop doing this.
Okay.
I need to take a breath.
Me too. I mean, I'm okay. I'm just like, yeah. I mean, sometimes it gets a little overwhelming for me too. It's like I can't say anything to you.
Shannon, it's not that you can't say anything to me. It's that you need to stop interrupting me to tell me stuff that's not true. You keep telling me that you can't help turn in stuff that I literally have video evidence of, and you say you can't turn it in because you weren't there. Then you want to throw stuff in my face with Mandy Hughes that obviously you weren't there. You're throwing it in my face as if it's God's gift that it's written in stone, just because Mandy Hughes said it. Did you bother to hear my side before repeatedly repeating Mandy Hughes? No.
Kind of. I mean, like you.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
What do you mean I didn't? I know that Miss Peaches is the one I tried to get in that chat that time. And you refused to.
You see, you're no. See, you're changing the subject and gaslighting by calling me confused and trying to blame it. See, you're not listening. You are not even trying to listen. You are, no, you're not. You've made this.
I can't speak though.
Of course, we got a lot of bullies on here, don't we? This person calling himself Noob is getting hide user on this channel. See, Shannon Alvarado is literally not listening. She's literally not letting me finish. Shannon Alvarado is a stalker from California who wanted to stalk me after Natalie was killed, promising she was going to help me turn it in.
Please leave a message and I will call you back. Thanks.
You listen with your ears, not with your mouth, you piece of shit. See, pretty easy to do. She was one of the people who pretended that she was going to help, one of those web sleuths who found out about me through a web sleuth group. She wanted to get a hold of me and pretend that she was my friend and like she was going to help to turn in the abuse, and she never did. She's an alcoholic. And she doesn't have to pick up. She's a piece of shit, though. You can tell that straight off. Anything that doesn't fit the narrative that she wants to hear, she's going to literally talk over and treat me like shit. She doesn't give a holy goddamn what I'm going through because of this. She's going to continue to just make excuses for her and others to be predatory towards me. These people pretended that they were going to help me. Pretended that they were going to help me to turn this in. Pretended that they were going to make the calls with me to turn this in. Pretended like they were going to go in with me to turn this in. Pretended like if I sent this evidence to them that they would take a look at it and help turn it in. And to this day, not a single time has she ever tried. Not a single time has Mandy Hughes ever. And no matter what, is Shannon Alvarado a retard? All she wants to do is pretend that I'm a piece of shit because I'm pissed off that she won't let me speak. No matter what, she will literally take anyone else's side just because they said so, because she's pissed off. I told on her for being a piece of shit alcoholic. Being an alcoholic doesn't make you a piece of shit. Being a piece of shit makes you a piece of shit. If you're only a piece of shit when you're drinking, well, we need to pay attention to that. We got some dumb cunt typing about praying. We'll get rid of this stupid shit. Dumbass type, bro, you spoke the whole time. She kept on trying to talk over me when I was making important points. Not coming off of it. Repeatedly treating me like a liar because she didn't want to fucking listen. She's trash. She doesn't like that I gave out her number. Shit, I'm going to be giving out more numbers than just hers. I can't get this goddamn thing working. Not Mandy Hughes's. See, it says, God damn it. All right, you see that? Photos not responding. Why the hell not? Meanwhile, Shannon Alvarado doesn't give a shit. Shannon Alvarado is only interested in arguing and talking down to me like I'm a retard and refusing to hear my side. She literally doesn't give a shit about me. What she cares about is fucking stalking me. You're damn right I talk over her. She doesn't listen. She doesn't care. No matter what. When it comes to her admitting that she did something wrong, she'd rather blame it on Peaches. She'd rather blame it on me. She'd rather blame it on her daughters. She'd rather blame it on Rick. I blame Rick for the things that Rick did. I blame Shannon for the things that Shannon did. Shannon is complete fucking trash. Her ex had every right and every reason to be pissed off. He got scammed by Shannon Alvarado. She lives in a multi-million-dollar house. What does she care about me? No matter what, she's just going to yell at me, talk over me, dismiss everything that I say, and then tell me that I'm not letting her talk. She has talked enough. She literally talks over the same part every single time, showing that she doesn't care to listen. She is complete trash. Meanwhile, here I am trying to find that fucking thing with, God, what's that stupid cunt's name? Mandy Hughes. I got to be able to get my thing to work though, and in order to get it to work, I have to have time with my computer longer than 3 hours because I can't possibly go through any of this in 3 hours. Meanwhile, if I send Shannon Alvarado a bunch of evidence, she's literally just going to call me back and argue. She's not going to look at a piece of it ever. She says she saved it all. Well, you know what? Maybe instead of saying, oh, well, she doesn't have this and she doesn't have that, maybe she should do what I do. Go through it and fucking look.
Right, Sean, you've hung up on me like 3 times today. Are you gonna be nice, or are you gonna be an asshole to me? Because I don't have time for this shit.
I'm not putting up with that shit. Try it again. She got busted stalking me the other day again.
Leave me the message and I will call you back. Thanks.
Not even worth leaving a message. See, no matter what, it's got nothing to do with the truth. It's not got a damn thing to helping me. All she cares about is bullying. And she doesn't like the fact that I bully back. Well, you guys want to see another victim of border police brutality? This is Teresa Macelia. Oh, nothing on this damn computer works, does it? Well, I was gonna show you that, but it don't look like it's gonna work. Obviously, my photos just ain't coming up. Obviously, no such thing as a decent person. Let's call the crazy lady up again.
Please leave a message and I'll call you back. Thanks.
See? Good luck finding a woman that doesn't play head games. You'll never find a woman who's honest. Have I ever met honest men? I've known a few. Most of them are dead. That's Teresa Macelia. She was a victim of rape in Boulder. And she tried to turn it in. She was abused by the police. Clint, in specific, one of the officers who took part in assaulting me. Tropical Joe type, ouch, man, I don't think all women are dishonest. I am one. I want to believe you. I want to believe you. Shannon Alvarado's not honest, which isn't your fault. Kai Parker type, where are you living? State and town. Tillamook, Oregon. Currently. See, here's the thing about all these people wanting to pretend like they were my friends. No matter what, they were just going to keep on showing that they ain't. Multiverse media space type, then she isn't trying to solve the problem. Obviously, she doesn't care about the problem. What she cares about is attention for her. She's not willing to listen to my side no matter what. None of these people were. They made empty promises but never kept their word. And that's universal. Not one of the people who pretended to be my friend ever showed that they actually were. God damn it. Fuck. Yeah, it's literally not gonna do anything. It's just gonna sit there looking like that. Lovely. Kai Parker typed, at the coast? Yes, at the coast. You know, all of this abuse actually started in Chesapeake, Virginia. When Natalie and Alicia Bollinger pretended I stalked them because they were embarrassed. And while you guys make every fucking excuse for them, for all of the harm that they caused because they were embarrassed, you want to tell me, oh, you should think of it from their point of view. Bitch, I did. None of you try looking at it from my point of view, because males, when we're victimized, you pretend we deserve it. Kai Parker type, do you have 2 keyboards? Yes, I do. One on the laptop that doesn't work. And one attached to it that doesn't work. Well, it does work, but barely. You guys pretend that all these issues are because I'm an asshole. No, I didn't start off as an asshole. These people talked over me over and over and over again, no matter how nice I was. And you get to hear with Shannon Alvarado what a useless goddamn piece of shit she is. I literally have to yell to be heard by her. I literally have to yell. Now let's give this dumb cunt piece of shit a fucking opportunity to actually do something decent for once in her goddamn life. Something that's not selfish, self-serving, or pathetic. Is she going to? No, of course she's fucking not. She don't give a fucking holy goddamn about me. Are you kidding? Shannon Alvarado cares about herself. That's it. One more opportunity to not be a useless piece of shit.
Hi, Sean. You want to hang up on me again? I'm so excited. You can hang up on me again. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because I'm not going to answer. I'm not going to keep. I'm not.
Shannon, stop.
Sean.
Stop. I'm in the fucking out. No, you stop bullying me. You stop bullying me. You stop playing fucking god. Fuck this. I'm just gonna block the stupid cunt. I don't deserve this fucking punishment. I don't deserve this fucking abuse. She's just gonna start off being a piece of shit. See, every opportunity that she has to try being a decent person, what does she do? Goes out of her way to be a condescending piece of shit. And then she doesn't want me to speak up on YouTube. Well, she's a piece of shit. She's had every opportunity to try being a good person and has shown through all these years that she doesn't care. Shannon the Stalker. God bless America, right? My day's going shitty. I have to rely on shitty excuses for human beings who refuse to take any responsibility for their own actions. They expect me to take responsibility for their actions and wrongdoings. Shannon Alvarado, Alyssa Rainwater, Mandy Hughes. These people were all full of shit. All people who took advantage of me. All people who pretended that they were going to help me and wasted my time instead. Someone calling himself Mr. Chonies wants to type about God. I'd use her on this channel. Bye-bye, bitch. God fucking damn it. Fucking work. Jesus goddamn Christ. Come on. See, she just wants to keep on speaking for Mandy Hughes. Mandy Hughes can speak for herself, but she's not. That's one of the things about manipulating others into doing it for you. I'm not asking the people to do these things for me. I'm asking them to make the calls with me. I'm not asking them to beat up Andrew Wolnez. I'm not asking them to do anything of the sort. I'm asking for help fucking it. Meanwhile, I'm still having problems getting this thing to friggin' load up. Like, fucking A, what do I have to do to get this goddamn fucking goddamn it? Fucking goddamn it. And you have no idea how fucking frustrating this is. Meanwhile, she doesn't give a shit. No, she wanted to get on and fucking be antagonistic and hang up on me, hang up on me. No, fuck you, Shannon Alvarado. What do we do with pieces of shit like Shannon Alvarado? Well, we go to her number. What is her number? And then, of course, we block their number. We'll go to history. Block. Block phone number 818-605-5266. Block. Done. See, that's the thing. Shannon Alvarado doesn't give a holy fucking goddamn about me. Neither does Alyssa Rainwater. Neither does Mandy Hughes. They want to be pissed off because they're on the internet. Well, you know what? They're on the internet because they spent literally over a year lying to me like a bunch of pieces of shit. They were gonna help me turn it in. Instead, I literally, like, all right, you take a look at Mandy Hughes and Alyssa Rainwater, two completely different people. Sorry, Mandy Hughes and Shannon Alvarado. Shannon Alvarado is complete and total trash. Same thing with Mandy Hughes. The difference is, Mandy Hughes pretended to listen. She pretended that she was going to help. But she actually pretended to listen. Does Shannon Alvarado try listening? No, she doesn't. Why won't you help me end my life? Why won't you help me die? You're not going to help me live. You're not going to help me stop the things I'm harmed over. You're not going to help show the truth. You're just going to help my predators get away by being sick, disgusting perverts coming to this channel for entertainment. What kind of a sick piece of crap do you have to be to do that? Kai Parker type, do you really like turtles? How about don't ask absurd, stupid, fucking goddamn questions? What the fuck does that have to do with the abuse I'm going through? What the fuck does that have to do with turning it in? Huh? Not a goddamn thing. Y'all are too busy giving advice to listen. Too busy being on here for attention and entertainment to lift a goddamn finger to help another human being because you're all fucked in the head.
Sean.
Aaron, I'm
Hey,
still
sorry, man.
do what?
I'm sorry, I had to come watch my baby.
That's
I'm
right.
cold. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get help and taking abuse. What else?
What do you need?
I need to be able to turn in the crimes that are being committed against me without being abused for trying.
Yeah. So how come you haven't talked to another thing, I did some research for you. You can talk to the legislative, right? The local, like Oregon's legislative, they're the ones who handle this.
All right, so I've looked a lot of this stuff up too, telling me that I know this or the other. Somebody has to do it with me, somebody who's informed, or I'll get talked over. I don't have any resources. I don't live in a house. Just get on my phones so that I can record these people assaulting me when they assault me. Over three-quarters of the stuff that they do goes unrecorded because I don't have any battery on my phone to record.
So do I need to come with you and talk to the cops? Is that what you need?
I really need you to be informed on why I need to talk to the cops first, because the cops talk over me, and that's the major issue with all of this legislative stuff, is that I'm literally having to do this all myself based on people's suggestions that they make over and over again. Out of all the people that make these suggestions, nobody helps me to do these things.
This is what I'll do right now. I'll call the non-emergency line, and I will talk to.
All right, can I time out before you make a really, really big mistake? Because that is a big mistake. I'm being bullied by the local police.
I understand that, but that's the route you have to go first.
I've tried that route. I get bullied. It doesn't work. I've
They're
already
not
gone
gonna
that
bully me,
route.
though, and I've seen it happen. So what are they going to do?
Do what?
Yeah, they're not going to bully me, though, and they're going to stop bullying you because I'm a witness. I've seen it happen, right? I've heard the recordings. So,
Well, there's a lot more. I only sent a couple of them, I think, of the Andrew Wolnez stuff. There's literally dozens. I can't possibly dig through all of them.
yeah. Well, do what you can, but that's what I'm going to have to do. I mean, that's the only way that this can get going.
Well, if you were here with me to talk to them, that would make a difference. Now, the thing is, what they're going to tell me to do is a whole bunch of internet stuff to turn this stuff in over the internet, which means I have to have help doing that.
Okay, and you have access to the public library.
I don't have access to the public library every day. I have public access for 3 hours a day that's usable, where I can plug everything in one of the rooms. The other thing is, I can't carry my computer every day. I was able to carry it up to the library today, but that's maybe once every 3 to 5 weeks. I'm capable of physically doing so.
Well, I'm gonna contact them. I'm gonna talk to them because instead of dicking around with the deputies, I'm gonna go to the newly elected sheriff. Because he's new. He's probably only been in office for maybe 6 months, and I'll talk to him, talk about the situation, tell him about the paperwork, and then how they're accusing you of being crazy, even though you have the paperwork to prove it.
Well, they're literally assaulting me, saying that I'm a child molester and a rapist too.
Okay, well they shouldn't if you're not.
Well, that's literally what I've been trying to turn since 2016, before Natalie was killed. I've literally been treated like this since 2016, and people don't understand why I'm frustrated. I'm trying to turn in assaults.
Yeah. Well, let me call them. I'll give you a call back. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Bye.
Bye. The problem is, before people can make calls, they have to know what's going on, and then they have to make the calls with me. That way it's recorded. That's not what happened in here, is it? And it's not my fault that he's got to watch his kid. Life happens. People have families. I'm not living by the river in a van. Tropical Joe. So no, he's not giving away my location. I don't exactly hide my location. If you pay attention to my videos, you know I'm at the Tillamook Public Library in Tillamook, Oregon. Hey, Django. My backpacks got jets. I'm Boba the Fett. I bounty hunt for Jabba the Hutt to finance my vet. Something you might like, Django, is every time you type LOL, it kind of looks like a TIE fighter coming at you, don't it? Type it 5 times in a row and you got a whole TIE fighter squadron. Are any of these people focusing on the actual issues that I have, or is it focusing on what they want to do? Well, they try to make me go right back to the very start because they don't want to hear the story. And this guy, Aaron, he could hear the story of the issues with the cops. The problem is he's not going to be here with me. Oh, wow. We've got a TIE fighter squadron and it looks like 4 Death Stars. Oh, someone made a Shannon Alvarado account. Imagine that. So what do we do with these people? What are we going to do with the Shannon Alvarado? J Fett typed, "You're fucking awesome." Shannon Alvarado typed, "I don't feel like getting hung up on anymore." You can't get hung up on anymore. I blocked your number. And guess what? This is the 5th stalker account that Shannon Alvarado has made just on YouTube. So what are we doing? Hide user on this channel. Goodbye, Shannon. See, that's the problem with having to trust internet from these Natalie Bollinger groups, these true crime groups, is that all of those people have severe mental issues, all of them. You have to have severe mental issues to be infatuated with death. Shannon Alvarado no longer has the ability to call me. She no longer she does have the ability to stalk me, doesn't she? See, she wants to get on here and type a whole bunch and say what she wants to say, but not hear a word I have to say. No, you don't. You don't get to do that. Make your own channel, Shannon. You want to be a world-class piece of shit? You want to help my predators get away? Well, that's on you. Shannon Alvarado is worse than a rapist. She's worse than a child molester. What's worse than a child molester? Somebody who helps them get away. When you go to your friends and family members because you've been abused, what happens when they act like Shannon? Not only does your predator get away, but you pick up another predator. Shannon Alvarado pretended like she wanted to be my friend, but you get to see, no matter what, she just assumes I'm in the wrong, talks over me like I'm a retard, refuses to hear my side, and talks over me as if something that she assumed without looking into must be the truth, and she's going to push it like it's crack. Holy hell. J Fat type, she's the emperor, just won't believe. Just won't believe, right? And then there's, of course, the way the cops treat me. They give me the Palpatine treatment. That's not legal. then I will make it legal. Obviously, I can't get none of this stuff working, no matter what. Obviously, it all takes time, it takes money, and it takes a place to do it. And these are all things that your ideas completely ignore. You bullying me to do something on the internet when I don't have internet access doesn't get me internet access. Doesn't get me the ability to do what you're asking. It's just bullying. Let's see if we can pop this button off of there. There we go. All right. Had to break one of the buttons off of my computer so that I can make it function. Shannon Alvarado, what did she do? She called up to bullying me.
Hang up on me, hang up on me. I dare you to hang up on me, hang up on me. I'll never call you, I'll never answer you.
Fuck you, Shannon. You wanna go out of your way to be an antagonistic fucking cunt? And then you wonder why your goddamn number's on the internet? Maybe you shouldn't have been an antagonistic fucking cunt. Feedback Hub. How likely are you to recommend a Windows PC to others if asked? I'm not. No matter what, all I ended up doing through all of this is sending a bunch of information to a bunch of people that were full of shit. Is it my fault they're full of shit? No. See, here's the thing. The only way that I had without assistance turning in these predators to show that they exist and to guarantee that if I die, at least somebody can contact them is to post their numbers up on the internet. And they promise that they're going to help come forward. They have a time amount. I give them ample time to show they're not pieces of shit. Shannon Alvarado doesn't want to listen, so she's not going to get heard. That's fair. The other thing is, what Aaron's doing is entirely the wrong way to do it. When I explained to him, I don't need somebody giving me sandwiches. I need help turning in the abuse. I need someone to be there with me when I turn in the abuse. I need that person to be informed. Otherwise, I'm going to get talked over like I'm a retard. And that's why it's important to get to know the situation and the people that you're claiming you're going to help. Your help might be completely useless, but you're not going to know that if you're too busy talking over the victim. If you're so busy throwing your ideas out there that you can't hear what the victim is telling you outright, well, that's real fucked up. And then when you say, oh, I didn't hear you say that, well, of course you didn't. You were too busy talking or too busy assuming. I didn't make you assume that stupid shit. Is Aaron gonna call back? Maybe, maybe not. As far as the abuse goes, I don't deserve this. I never did. I don't have a place to sit down and go through all of this. I don't even have time to sit down at the library long enough for my computer to completely download the updates. That's the problem with not having a friend or family member, is that I have to trust nut jobs like Alyssa Rainwater, Mandy Hughes, and Shannon Alvarado. None of these people lifted a goddamn finger to keep their fucking word to turn in any of this. All of them made cockamamie excuses over and over and over again. Then they want to play victim when they get exposed on the internet. Well, you should have tried something other than being a complete and total piece of trash. Well, fuck it. Obviously, my computer is not going to work. And the best thing I can do is hopefully shut it down. Are any of you going to try talking with me one-on-one as a human being? Are any of you going to try listening to understand? We got some people typing in Cyrillic. I would assume probably Russian, possibly Chechnyan, Georgian, or Ukrainian. Come on, shut down. Has Shannon ever even once tried hearing my side? The situation with Alyssa Rainwater and Mandy Hughes? No, she hasn't. We should play the Grand March whenever Shannon Alvarado makes another fake account.
Boom, 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 ba-dum, boom, ba-dum. Boom, 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 ba-dum, boom, ba-dum.
That's for you, Django. I'm gonna need to try to find some help carrying my stuff out, so while my computer's shutting down, I guess I'm gonna have to get on that, right? See, 5% battery on that phone. How much on this one? 15. So I've literally wasted 2 whole days on somebody who's obviously a world-class piece of shit and a waste of time. She can be as pissed off as she wants about her number being up for everybody to see. You notice I get pissed off when people give out my number. If I'm allowed to be pissed off, so is she. The difference is, ain't nobody stalking her the way they're stalking me. What are the chances of someone even calling her on her number? Someone might call her up and say, Sean Schwartz posted your number on the internet. That's a possibility, which she's already aware because I let her know. Mandy Hughes was pissed off that I told the truth on YouTube and Facebook when she didn't. She was even more pissed off that I posted up the recordings that I told the truth. Recordings with her voice in them. Shannon Alvarado doesn't stop to consider my lack of resources. To her, she's got those resources. She's never been without those resources. She has no clue what it's like to have to live like this. Just like most of you have no clue. You get to see the bullies who want to get on and type, get a job, get a job, get a job. Do they care that I'm disabled? No, they don't. They just want to be mean. People don't type, get a job because they want you to get a job. They type, get a job because they're assholes. That's right. Why the hell would any homeless person want to get a job? That's a good question there too. I mean, seriously. What point is there? What do you get out of it? You bust your ass and you're still homeless at the end of the day. And at the end of the week and at the end of the month. And people say, just get a job. But you know what? What they don't pay attention to is that it's illegal to be homeless. So then you got your job, but that don't make any difference because all of your money from your job is going to go where? It's going to go to paying fines for being fucking homeless. Paying fines for having to go to the bathroom. Paying fines because somebody busted your car. Well, you blame me for the things that people did to you, and then you claim that it's okay to do those things because I spoke up angrily. Well, you expect me to say nice things with this going on? You get to see what a piece of shit Shannon Alvarado is. There's always some suggestion, but there's also the complete and total inability to hear another human being. Everything that happened at her house, you get to hear how she blamed it on Rick. She blamed it on her daughter. She blamed it on the two Mexican ladies that worked for her. She's used to getting everything her own way. Now that person typed in that they thought Shannon Alvarado was in love with me. Well, that's kind of stupid. Shannon Alvarado only cares about herself. Only talks about herself. Or what she wants to talk about. When it comes to listening to the victim, no, she doesn't listen to the victim. She literally talks over me every single time to treat me like shit. How dare I say anything about her, she'll throw a tantrum. She wants to be angry that her number's up on the internet. It's been up. This is her new number and I just posted it up. This is the second of her numbers that I posted up. She doesn't like it. Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's no big deal. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But the moment it happens to her, how does she feel? That's right. Now it's a big deal, isn't it? Fucking American trash. Hello?
Hey, so I'm not going to be able to talk to him till tomorrow because it's a non-emergency line, so they have hours. But I just want you to know that I believe you. You know, I'm going to do what I can for you.
Well, I don't need someone to believe me. I need them to know. And that's one of the biggest issues I've had is that people promise that they're going to help me and then they tell me they believe me. And then I have to go in with somebody who's basically blind to try to explain to the police something that police are literally going to talk
over. I know
over.
about it. I've read about it. I've seen all this stuff. Like, I'm not blind. I get it. I know, it's not right what you're going through. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I can't get a hold of him today, so it's going to have to be tomorrow. And I will get a hold of him tomorrow. And this is something I should be able to get sorted out pretty quick through the sheriff because they know better. what they're doing is highly illegal. So
Yes, sir.
in case they, want to get sued, then they're going to have to address the problem, right?
Well, that's one of the problems that they've been preying on is they know I don't have the money to sue.
Yeah, but this type of case, you don't need money to sue. This is totally different.
Yep.
Same like taking somebody to small claims.
And that's what I've been trying to explain to literally everybody, that this is not some little thing. This is a major issue and it needs to be turned in. But like for me, with all of the people prior to this, they've all got their own ideas of how it goes and they want to talk me into ignoring it or pretend that ignoring it stops it. Do you think ignoring it's going to stop this?
I'm not telling you any of those things, but it's not going to get figured out overnight. But it's going to take me calling them tomorrow, talking to the sheriff. Text me, because instead of going through all the texts, text me the deputies that you've been dealing with. And then if that doesn't get resolved, I'll write the legislative, because that's who handles this stuff.
Yes, sir.
Why that guy is in place. I will personally write it.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
So the officers you've been dealing with, give me the information. I'll call them tomorrow, and if they cannot resolve it internally, all right.
Well, there's the sheriff's department, which is what you called, and then there's the police department. I have predators in both. The entire police department are my predators. As far as the sheriff's department goes, there's only 2 of them that I can actually consider predatory towards me. One of them is Officer Reeves.
Yeah, send it to me in a text.
Oh, yes, sir.
Just the names, so that when I call them tomorrow, they know who I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
Okay? We'll get this resolved for you.
All right. Just so you know, the police department are the ones that we have to contact about the issues with the police. I've already gone through that route and already gone through the sheriff's department, so we'll do it again.
Too. So send me the names. So make a differential between the police and for the ones that are in the sheriff's office. So when I'm talking, I can make sense.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Aaron.
Yeah, no problem. And I'm going to call the place to see if they got a bed for you yet. I'll let you know in a little bit, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank
All right,
you.
buddy. I'll talk to you a little bit, okay?
All right. Thanks, Aaron. Bye.
Yeah, no problem. Bye.
A lot of people want to type supportive things like keep my head up. That's nice. But keeping my head up doesn't stop the abuse. It doesn't give me the resources that I need to do these things. As much as I want to believe, Aaron, the history of humanity has shown me not to. Not count my eggs until they're hatched. Maybe he'll help, maybe he won't. We'll see. This is the problem with an emergency housing thing. If I'm only going to get 2 to 3 days there, and it's going to take me 2 to 3 days to find somebody who's willing to help me move my stuff, and they want to ask for a bunch of money that I don't have because I already spent it all. I'm jumping through hoops that everybody else wanted me to jump through. Here's how it works. You promised to help me, so I go to you for help. Then you want me to jump through hoops to get your help. Not okay. Obviously, Aaron is doing a lot more than Shannon Alvarado was ever willing to. Because Shannon Alvarado is only willing to victim shame and blame and make it about her and talk about how great she is. Well, she's not. Don't be predatory towards me. I won't like it. If you're gonna do that shit to me, or ignore that shit happening to me, I might just give you a tiny taste of it while you tell me all of these things are okay. while you ignore the situation, I show you that it's not. I'm not dealing with people who believe in doing the right thing with most of these people. And with a lot of these people, they've made some real bad assumptions. A lot of these people will call up the police and then they'll call me back and tell me what the police said.
You said this, and this, so I can't help you.
See, I really would have liked given some details about the situation. I also get to hear when I'm talking about the situations that have happened repeatedly that he said, well, I'm not doing that. That's the wrong thing to say. That does scare people that are users because they're not accusing you of doing that. The last thing you should be doing is pretending like they're making false accusations. And that's exactly what you're telling them when you say, I didn't do it. You're dismissing the experience. I'll be right back up. I just gotta find somebody to help carry my computer to my car. Now, there's been multiple times that Andrew Wolnez has ridden by on his bike. And a lot of those times he throws stuff at my vehicle or screams at me or things of that nature. I actually started this video because I saw Andrew Wolnez go by. And is this a situation where I would call the cops on Andrew Wolnez? No. No, it's not. Him throwing rocks at my vehicle, that's something I'd call in. You wouldn't happen to have a cancer stick, would you?
No, sir.
That's all right. I'll still pretend I like you.
That's how we all gotta do it. That's how we can stay alive.
Excuse me, sir. I got a question for you. I got a laptop upstairs that I can't carry to my car. My car is literally just beside of the Safeway. So I was wondering if there's any way I could try to con you into helping me to carry my computer to my car.
Well, I got somebody meeting me I haven't seen in 10 years, but I can maybe get it out to you right out here, but I don't know how much I can do. I can't really walk away from the library. She'll be here in 2 minutes.
I understand. I'll try to find somebody who's able to help me carry it to my car.
Oh, damn, dude, I would have helped you, bro. I'm sorry.
Oh,
about
you're good.
That, man.
You're totally good.
For real.
That's all right. I'll try to find somebody over here that can help.
I'm sorry about my brother took my bus.
You're good. And the bus should be here in a few minutes. There it is, right there. Yep. Yes, sir.
Sorry, man.
Well, you're all good. Thank you. All right. Just saw the ambulance drive by. I decided to be kind and not flip them bitches off this time. I have no respect for Tillamook Adventist Health. There aren't very many people here who have any faith in Tillamook Health. Ain't no reason to respect them. They assault their, well, I can't say patients. I gotta say victims. I literally have mental breakdowns from trying to get people to listen. Please listen. Instead of throwing your assumptions at me, listen to my fucking experience. Instead of making excuses for my predators, listen to my experience. So you get to hear all these people making excuses. After people did really, really fucked up shit to me, I had to expose the situation publicly. I hate that. No matter what, Shannon Alvarado's just gonna blame me for the decisions of others, herself included. At least I'm used to it. At least I'm ready for it. At least I'm prepared for it. That don't mean I have to like it. One moment. Is there any way I could talk when y'all have a cigarette? Thank you. Oh, nice. I'll smoke a menthol. I ain't racist.
No, mental.
Oh, it is a real one. Gracias. XEL 964. Jeep Cherokee just drove by staring at me like I raped his dog. I don't know who the fuck dude is. I don't fucking care. My predators got to do whatever the fuck they wanted because not one friend or family member stopped to assess the risks. I have to take this abuse until somebody actually cares enough to look at it and speak up. Hopefully Aaron will, but there's no guarantee. I can't do any of these things that I need to do while I'm still stuck in an unsafe environment, which in the United States is literally everywhere. Obviously, people like Shannon Alvarado aren't going to tell the truth. They're not going to even try. So what's the point in going to a person like her when all she's going to do is take advantage of me? When all she's going to do is lie to me? When all she's going to do is make excuses for my predators? And that's the thing about people who are angry. She can be as angry as she fucking wants. Nobody's treating her like a rapist. Nobody is treating her like a pedophile. She hasn't been forced into homelessness. She still gets to see her family every goddamn day. Ever been interested in doing is talking over me like I'm a retard. No matter what I try to tell her, she's got some fucking excuse she's gonna talk over me with. She's a lying piece of shit, which ain't my fault. Unfortunately, she's a lying piece of shit, so I'm being harmed. Because she's a lying piece of shit. So's Alyssa Rainwater, so's Mandy Hughes. Someone called himself Boogeyman Gaming type. Do you smoke weed? Not very often. Boogeyman Gaming type. Do you have felonies? No, I don't. But I did serve 7 months in prison. By the time somebody gets around to hearing my story, a friend or family member's got to hear it. Somebody who's actually going to step up and speak up. That guy took me to the Helping Hands place. First time I'd ever actually been out there. Driven out to find it twice, all I could find is the sheriff's department. I guess it's the jail. Rather than accommodate my disabilities, these people prey on it. Shannon Alvarado, Alyssa Rainwater, Man Hughes. They all had the opportunity to come forward to speak up, to tell the truth. None of them did. While I get treated like I'm a liar for saying that, God, what's that fucking stupid cunt's name? Jesus fuck, hold on a second. Mandy Hughes. Mandy Hughes promised she was going to take a look at it, promised she was going to help me turn it in. I had her verify a lot to me, but she didn't try verifying it to anyone else. She let me, intentionally let me, get treated like shit. This person calling himself Boogeyman Gaming type, do you have a job or SSI to help out? I have my disability money, and it gets cheated out of me. I'm stuck on the streets with a bunch of goddamn junkies. I literally carry my computer over to my car right now. So it's sitting up there in the library. Because I have to find somebody to help me carry it back to my fucking car. Boogeyman Gaming is getting blocked because he is literally fucking mentally goddamn retarded. How to use her on this channel. Goodbye. None of that blaming the fucking victim bullshit on this channel. And that bullshit about how I need to just do it myself. No, once they call you mentally ill, you're not fucking allowed. If you're going to get on here and be a fucking retard, I'm going to use the retard word. You don't like that word, do you? Don't treat me like I'm a fucking retard. Don't pretend that that bird in a hand is worth two in a bush. Bullshit is fucking help. Jordan Rayner wants to type some bullshit at me. Someone whose name is in Cyrillic type, that he smoked every day Snoop Dogg. Jordan Rayner just keeps typing over and over again. We're gonna hide him on the channel too. So I gotta find my external battery charger, plug it in. This dude calling himself Eric type, I'ma treat you like a pedo. Yep, and what is any of these other people doing about this? Not a goddamn thing. You think it's okay. You get involved and you join in and you break my windows and you help my predators to get the fuck away. Just like Alyssa Rainwater. Just like Mandy Hughes. Just like Shannon Alvarado. just like Kayla Trujillo. Not a goddamn one of these people ever came forward. Shannon Alvarado won't look at it. She's too busy trying to argue and make fucking excuses for disgusting pieces of shit. Where I'm from doesn't matter. How about you pay attention to what I'm telling you instead of trying to change the subject? I'm aware that I should have blocked chat when I started this, and I thought I had. You also might have noticed I put my arguments up in their entirety. Now this guy, Aaron, I should explain to him that calling the sheriff is not going to result in a callback. Just like calling the police is not going to result in a callback. They're going out of their way to avoid the abuse. All the stuff that I've been trying to tell you that I need help with is ultimately the stuff that this guy is going to tell me, well, you need to do this, 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 and this. And I'm going to have to say, do I have the means to do so? Loose Weight wants to type some suggestions instead of listening. You're not the first person to thought of a service dog. No, I would not make a service dog carry my shit. And no, as a homeless person, having a dog is unsafe for the dog. And then we got this dipshit. Why don't you just stop making suggestions and actually listen? Quick is getting blocked. Why? Because he's making suggestions that don't fucking work. How about you listen to my situation so you know what's going on? When I tell you that I have a problem, that doesn't mean power pound me with all of your fucking quick ideas that you had in 5 minutes of thinking about it. No, a dog is not going to carry 15 fucking bags of goddamn evidence and 3 fucking computers for me. That's not going to fucking happen. Moving out in the country. I live in a fucking car that doesn't goddamn run. How the fuck am I gonna get to the country? Huh? And that doesn't fucking clear my name. I have no friends. I don't get to see my friends. That's why I'm fucking pissed. That's why I fucking hate all of you fucking cunts who take part in this. You want to pretend that your fucking solutions fix my problem. They don't. They're not fucking solutions. They're retarded suggestions. Simi type, some people are listening. I'm listening. Just talk to those that are listening. Ignore the suggestions. How about one of you try not being a piece of shit? How about one of you try actually fucking listening one-on-one? You'd know more if you weren't busy making suggestions like, just talk to those that are listening, ignore the suggestions. By God, I wish I fucking could. Typing suggestions doesn't fix the fucking problem. A friend or family member to call it in not for me, but with me. Not a goddamn one of you in this entire goddamn time has lifted a goddamn finger to do any goddamn thing of the sort. How about recognize the problem? Recognize that it's fucking happening. Not make suggestions. Recognize that it's happening. Take account the fact that it's happening. Now, instead of power pounding 30 more suggestions, understand that that's not the only fucking roadblock. Oh, we got more fucking trolls on here. What do? Hide user on this channel. Good fucking riddance. Typing that you love me doesn't stop the abuse. Natalie Bollinger typed that she loved me. And look what happened there. She became my primary abuser. She pretended I stalked her because she was fucking embarrassed. Look at all these years later, I'm still taking abuse. I'm pissed off that I even have to come to YouTube channel to try to beg somebody to help. Actually help. Suggesting somebody who is disabled do things that their disabilities prevent them from doing. That's not help. When they're explaining to you how their disabilities prevent that from happening, and you want to interrupt them to power pound it over and over and over again. Or, of course, in this set of videos over the last week, I've been pointing out to you how many times people make the same exact suggestion in just one video. How am I ever supposed to tell my story when there's people going out of their way to be jackasses because they want immediate attention? They want immediate gratification. Shannon Alvarado's not willing to help me unless I pretend she's perfect. That's not going to happen. She fucked up too much. She went out of her way to treat me like shit over my predators. Predators like Alyssa Rainwater and Mandy Hughes. Mandy Hughes pretended for months and months and months that she was going to help turn it in. And every time it came time to follow through, she made sure not to. Well, we got some assholes driving by. Might as well let them know I'm in the vehicle. If they can't see me, they might think I'm not in here and throw a big rock through my window. Shannon Alvarado doesn't give a shit about the abuse that I endured back then or now. She doesn't take account or responsibility for her wrongs or for her actions or for her disrespect or for her alcoholism. By the way, thank you for apologizing. So we got this guy here calling himself a New Hope, wanting to be an asshole. So what do? We get rid of the dumb cunt. Hide user on this channel. Jesus fucking Christ, that was easy. Wouldn't it be nice if I could do that with wolnez? Wouldn't it be nice if I could just block user from this channel? All of the predators. Meanwhile, what Shannon Alvarado is doing is called gaslighting. Anything I say, she goes out of her way to be contradictory and a fucking cunt about it. What do? I speak up about it. Somebody has to. Something has to be done. Talking over the victim, as literally all of you do when the victim is male, is not acceptable. Taking advantage of a disabled person because he's got a dick is sexism, and it's illegal. What the fuck? Gotta lift up my door, but I'm incapable. Fucking horse shit. Yep, it's not gonna shut. Fuck. You tell me it's my fault for going to the internet for help. I went to all of the places that you tell me to go first. When you tell me I should have gone to my friends and family, I did. They didn't care. When you tell me I should have gone to law enforcement, I did. They didn't care. When you say I should have asked Natalie to stop, I fucking did. She didn't fucking care. All of you are world-class pieces of shit for getting on my channel for entertainment. Those of you who aren't here for your entertainment have sent me messages in doggedroman@gmail.com. The rest of you are useless pieces of shit, infatuated by the pain of others.